So ek stap toe in die plaaslike DVD-winkel toe en kies my 2 DVD's en gaan betaal toe die ou met vir die dag te huur nou natuurlik. Maar sien dis hier waar die storie 'n kinkel kry, want by die betaalpunt ontmoet ek toe 'n persoon wat 'n ewige impak op my gemaak het. Nou wat sy doen is niks minder as merkwaardig nie. Al met sy kort om jou te betower is 'n potlood en 'n stuk papier. 'n Volbloed kunstenaar wat met deernis skets. Ek sou so graag nou vir jou die skets wou wys, maar jy weet mos nou dis nie hoe dit werk nie. Maar never fear when Wynandies meer. Daar's 'n foto op ons Facebook bladsy, 2 van hulle. So gaan kyk asseblief daarna en jy sal sien ek oordryf glad nie. Nou dis my 'n voorreg en ek voel half starstruck om met iemand te gesels wat so baie talent het. Milcah van Sail. Middag en dankie vir jou tyd.
Hallo, Wynand. How are you?
Ek is baie goed, dankie. Dis Milcah, nee, ek sê die naam reg.
Yes, ja, 100%.
Nou jy weet ek het kere gegaan het toe ek vir die eerste keer jou sketse sien. So dit pla my dat jou werk nog nie oral in Suid-Afrika hang om gesien te word. Maar vertel my eers, wie is Milcah? Waar het sy groot geword? Wat het sy gedoen na skool en wat doen sy nou? Dis nou 'n mondvol, maar antwoord sommer alles gelyk.
Okay, no, it's no problem. Well, where do I start? First things first, I was born in Strand in Somerset West, and then with my parents being missionaries and stuff, you know, we obviously moved around like 16, 17 times in like 10th grade. So with obviously all that, we did homeschooling because you know, you can't like go to all these schools and then like, you know, then you're out and then you're in and all that. Yeah, and then from the, you see, then I was about 5, 6 years old when I first started drawing. And yeah, it was just something which I absolutely fell in love with. I mean, it's just, you know, something about it, you know, it's just, I kind of, okay, it starts like this actually, that my parents used to tell me, draw something that you want. If it's an ice cream, if it's a tomato, if it is a pet or, you know, whatever. So then I obviously wanted friends. So then that's how I actually started with drawing human beings. And the human face is for me just absolutely something that it just stands out. And I might draw anything pretty much, a hippie van or whatever, but I just always, there's something about the human face or the human being which just always draws me in a way that it's difficult to describe really.
Yeah.
So then when I was about 18, I moved from Mariatsburg to Oudtshoorn because, you know, Oudtshoorn is a big car and everybody, that's where art is discovered and pretty much, yeah, and there's art galleries and the whole work, trying to get my art out there. But kind of like the art galleries don't look at your work because you have to have an art CD. And an art CD, for those who don't know what that is lessons that you've had or exhibitions that you've been at. And I mean, I haven't ever had an art lesson because, well, to simplify it, we couldn't afford it back in the day. So I just kind of like taught myself and I took people's advice, comments rather, and I kind of turned it into something that I like. And the minute that I feel that it speaks to me, then I feel that drawing is complete.
Nou goed, terug by die sketse. Skets dat jy nou nie rede val. Ek kyk daarna en ek sê vir jou sketse vertel stories. Skets jy sommer net enige iets of kom dit uit persoonlike ervaring en dinge?
Well, okay. My drawings, when I see a face, and that face it draws me in, when it wants to tell me something, when I look around and I see there's a homeless person, and they're wrinkled up, and they're old, and there's something in every single wrinkle on that face which I want to learn to know. And when I choose that drawing, or that photograph, and when I start drawing it, to sit down in front of a white piece of paper and with a pencil, the same pencil that you were 5 years old and you learned how to write so that people could understand you in this day and age that we're living at. You know, to take that pencil and to use that as a lightning rod to connect to this stranger which I don't know, which I don't have a clue about, which something about that is for me very addictive, and that it's as if they tell me their stories. And if it's like a door into learning understanding what this person has been through. And then I use that onto my life, and I think any hard tool that I've had or any experience that I've been confused about, what does this homeless person, I mean, imagine the amount of what they went through, and that to me is like a shoulder to cry on, you know, it's, ja.
Ja, ek hoor terwyl jy praat, Milcah, en ek besef, jou talent het jou gekies. Want jy vertel en jy skets daai storie so perfek raak op daai stuk papier. Nou, jy werk op die oomblik in 'n DVD-winkel en daar's glad niks fout daarmee nie, maar jy het net heeltemal te veel talent daarvoor. En ek weet, van tyd tot tyd sal jy sommer net daar in die winkel sit en skets. Maar hoekom dink jy kry die kunstenaars met die regte talent so swaar, veral in Suid-Afrika?
I think because this day and age, people are not interested anymore in what really draws you to create an art piece or talent. It goes about what society wants. It goes about humor. It goes about, you know, anything which is like a little quick money key or something which is doing something absolutely stupid or funny, and people want that. They don't appreciate what you can do. It's about what they want you to do.
Nou, wat ek oplet van jou sketse is dat dit net wit en swart is, maar jy kry dit reg om tog kleur vas te vang. Dis ongelooflik, dit fascineer my verskriklik. Is dit iets wat jy wou reg kry, want dit bly tog net wit en swart, daar's niks kleur nie.
Yes, this is one of the main reasons I never started to really go into paint, because I feel with painting, a tube which is red, okay, and the only thing that you do, you open it and you squeeze it out, and there is your red paint. But with black and white and the millions of shades of grey in between there, that is for me, it's like walking into a forest and finding a path to what you want to show other people. And I feel if somebody is deep enough into a drawing or into something black and white, there's something that can be shown which you don't need to show through a bright yellow or red individual color.
Nou, Milcah, een ding wat ons goed kan doen is droom. So vertel ons 'n bietjie van jou drome. Wat wil jy bereik met jou skets?
Okay, I think it's going to boil down to I would like to make a living from what I love doing. So that is drawing or art and, you know, whatever. But I think more than that, I would like to give back to everybody which has believed in me, which is mostly my parents and my family and my friends, and just to, I would like to inspire people which have been told you can't draw. Because when I was about 6 years old, it was told that I would never be able to draw, and that, I think that hit me a little bit deep, and I was like, okay, I'm going to prove this to myself. Because if somebody tells you can't do something, by all means do it. And you know, you don't have to get their approval. All what you do, that voice inside you that says that you can't do it, that will be quiet and slow down. And when you can do that, then you can show, I mean, that is just the best way how to move on over bad advice or, you know, anything in that line. So I would like my art to take me just to a place that I can inspire people and that I can draw. That's all I want to do.
Nou, soos ek aan die begin gesê het, gaan kyk op ons Facebook bladsy en dan alhoewel 'n foto nie regtig die sketse kan regverdig of ewenaar of niks nie, is dit nog steeds die kyk werd. En ek wil tog hê jy moet kyk na die detail op daai sketse. Dis pragtig besonder. Wat hoop jy kry jou sketse reg in die harte van mense, Milcah? Want die prentjies is dood op papier, ja, maar tog hoop mense dit kry lewe in iemand se hart, né?
Yes, that is obviously why I love emotion, and that's why I love to draw emotion as well, because I feel when somebody looks at a drawing of mine, I want them to find a part of themselves or understand a feeling that they're going through and feel like, you know what, this was one day somebody, maybe a lonely kid's friend, this individual, and I can feel that this person I can tell anything to, and you can trust them, you know. I know they're just drawings on paper, but I believe that there's life in it, and if they can relate to something that they feel or something that they want to see, then I feel that blows my mind to feel that people can relate to it and that they can appreciate it. much that they feel not alone.
En so gesels Milcah van Zyl, bly tans in Moreesburg, 'n gewone meisie met soveel talent, ek dink sy weet wat om met alles te maak nie, maar asseblief, as jy ooit eendag voor haar te staan kom, en jy kry die geleentheid om haar te ondersteun, moet nie een oomblik weier nie. Sy is ons volgende Picasso Red, dis die vroulike weergawe van Picasso, en Basho en die span sal altyd bankvas agter Milcah van Zyl staan. Milcah, dankie, wanneer kan ons 'n uitstalling van jou kom kyk, man? Ek sal voor in die koor wees en al my maatjies saambring.
So, well, I'm working on a range which I would like to get out there, and it's going to be small, but I would like to. I'm working at about just after Kokon Call, which is in April. So then I would like to have my first exhibition. Then I will on Facebook, on my Facebook page, I will post all my details.
Wat is jou Facebookbladsy se naam? Sê gou vir ons.
It's just my name, Milcah. You just go onto Facebook or internet and my name, and it'll take you straight to my Facebook page.
Dis Milcah.
No. Milcah.
Ek doen so. Dankie. Mag dan net groot dinge vir jou wag in die toekoms en asseblief moenie afgesit word deur die kleinheid van jou drome op hierdie stadium nie, want alles begin klein, suster. Alles begin klein. Jy ook. Jy's eers baba en kyk waar's jy nou.
Yeah. But thank you so much for this opportunity and to be here live. Thanks.
Die eerste een van vele. Dankie, Milcah.
Thanks. Okay.
By naam kom op 93,4 FM.